Welcome to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. I'm your white hat meteorology hacker, Dan, aka Smash-O-Mash. Let's get to meteorology in today's meteorology segment. First thing we're looking at are the jet streams of the eastern world. Shout out to our viewers from this side of the planet. Pretty chaotic jet stream here over eastern Australia once again. Clear skies over most of New Zealand. They are having a jet stream convergence happening there, looking like a very cold day at the southern tip of New Zealand. Here are the surface winds of this side of the planet, I think. There you go. And we'll show the western world next. Here are the surface winds of the western world. And here are the jet streams. It's the 250 hectopascal winds from nullschool.net, if you're wondering. A specific pressure band that shows us where the jet stream's located. We've got a doubled up jet stream here over the U.S. And we're going to show you some temperature forecasts. Here is your 72-hour temperature forecast. It's showing you temperature, raw temperature in Fahrenheit degrees. Expecting some quite cold days here in Pennsylvania. Temperature is expected to reach all the way down to 11 degrees here in the eastern portion of the state. And if you're wondering where we're located, right about here is where we are, about an hour from Philadelphia and New York in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Again, that's a 72-hour GFS temperature forecast. Here's your GFS total accumulated snow positive depth change forecast. So same model, positive snow depth change. This is the next 3 days of expected snow. Heaviest snows expected to occur here in northern Minnesota. And let's continue on. So I was looking at a webcam here. This one is located in Baston? I guess it's Baston. Looks like Baston. And you can see this webcam freezing up. Right about here, it starts to get covered with ice. And that is all she wrote. It's still covered in ice. Let's get the latest images. There's 1 hour ago. And that might be iced up for quite a while there, folks, as it's a little bit on the cold side. So we're showing you precipitation type here as these systems are kind of mopping up. Let's go to Nova Scotia. Oh, darn. Anyway, let's switch this to pressure. And there you can see that low right over in between Nova Scotia and Newfoundland there. U.S. largely dominated by high pressure at the moment. And let's continue on here. Power outages still going on. Tennessee is still the worst hit with nearly 90,000 out of power in Tennessee. Also New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia with quite a few power outages continuing on. Probably a result of ice and heavy rains. Next, your weather.gov map. And we see a little bit of a reduction here in weather warnings. What do we have going on in Texas? I think those are freeze advisories. Hard freeze warnings there, all the way in the southern tip of Texas. So some very cold air there. If your county is lit up on this map, head to weather.gov, click your county, and figure out what your alert is. We can't cover all of it. Next, your GOES lightning mapper. Looks like no terrestrial lightning at the moment over the U.S. Here's a real-time lightning map from blitzortung.org, otherwise known as lightningmaps.org. Lightningmaps.org is blitzortung.org. It's just a different sort of display. No terrestrial lightning over the U.S. at the moment. This video was originally streamed live to Twitch. If you weren't aware, twitch.tv/Smash-O-Mash. You'll actually get notifications, by the way. If you install the Twitch app, you'll see us when we go live because the Twitch app will send notifications. Unlike certain apps out there, of course. We are on BitChute, thanks to our BitChute subscribers. Thanks to our YouTube subscribers. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. Let us know in the comments how you found the channel. Were we recommended? Was it word of mouth? Did you do a search and find something? Let us know in the comments. Thanks to the Smash team, the true source of funding for the content, we've replaced Patreon with our own website, our own subscription services site, smashamash.com/smashteam. Thanks to Gold and Silver paying subscribers for increasing the probability that these videos will continue to exist and remain publicly visible. Smashamash.com/smashteam. Next thing we're looking at is the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean. Don't worry, folks, the water vapor is not getting scrambled. The signal is getting scrambled. There are some charging hazards over these geosynchronous satellites. And you can see some interference being caused by a buildup of electrons on their surfaces. Anyway, that's the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean. It gives us insight into incoming weather patterns, as most weather on planet Earth moves from west to east. Next, showing the U.S. Doppler Radar map. There you go. There's all 50 states. Here's the lower 48. Here's clouds and fog using 3.9 nanometer shortwave radiation. And here is your water vapor map. Hopefully that helps you forecast. This is your recap. Once again, the U.S. Doppler radar at radar.weather.gov. Shortwave radiation showing clouds and fog. And there's water vapor. Thanks for tuning into the meteorology segment. I'll have been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-A-Mash. Thanks for leaving a comment, Red Split Rail Fence. And I'm signing off. Thank you. From the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.